Welcome to Forest City, located in Iskandar Puteri, Johor, Malaysia, a massive integrated development built on the vision of creating a modern city by the sea. Inside this sales gallery is a detailed 1:100 scale model that gives a glimpse of the original master plan, a futuristic urban environment featuring residential towers, commercial areas, hotels, green spaces, waterfront attractions, and a network of roads and infrastructure designed around a new way of living. Standing here in front of the model, it is easier to understand the sheer scale of Forest City. What was once a largely undeveloped coastal area has been transformed into a planned city with the ambition of becoming one of the key economic and lifestyle hubs in the Johor-Singapore region. Forest City was designed around several major themes: smart living, sustainability, waterfront lifestyle, and connectivity. But like many large-scale developments around the world, its future depends not only on buildings and infrastructure, but on whether people, businesses, and economic activity follow. And this is where several major projects could play an important role in shaping Forest City's next chapter. The first and perhaps most important catalyst is the Johor Bahru Singapore Rapid Transit System, or RTS Link. This cross-border rail connection will link Bukit Chegar in Johor Bahru with Woodlands North in Singapore, dramatically improving movement between Malaysia and Singapore. For decades, traffic congestion at the causeway has been one of the biggest challenges for people crossing between the two countries. The RTS Link has the potential to change that experience, making cross-border commuting faster and more predictable. Although Forest City is not directly connected to the RTS station, improved connectivity across the Johor-Singapore corridor could benefit the entire region by increasing accessibility and attracting more residents, workers, and investors. Another major factor is the Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone, or JS-SEZ. The idea behind this zone is to strengthen economic cooperation between Johor and Singapore by attracting investments, industries, technology companies, logistics operations, and service businesses. Forest City has been positioned as one of the important locations within this economic development strategy. The key question is simple. Can Forest City become more than just a residential development? Can it become a place where people work, build businesses, and spend their daily lives? Because successful cities are not created only by buildings. They are created by communities. Another important initiative is the Forest City Special Financial Zone. This aims to attract financial services, international businesses, family offices, and knowledge-based industries. The goal is to bring more economic activity directly into Forest City itself. If successful, this could create demand for offices, housing, restaurants, retail, and other services. A city needs an economic engine. And for Forest City, attracting companies and professionals may be one of the biggest steps toward achieving the original vision shown in this model. Connectivity within Johor is also important. Plans for improved transportation networks, including possible autonomous rapid transit systems, could help connect Forest City with other parts of Iskandar, Malaysia. Today, one of the challenges for large planned communities is making sure residents can easily move around without depending only on private vehicles. Better transport creates convenience, and convenience creates stronger communities. Another interesting development in Johor is the rapid growth of the data center industry. Johor has become an attractive location for technology infrastructure because of its proximity to Singapore, availability of land, and lower operating costs. While data centers may not be visible like shopping malls or skyscrapers, they bring investment, technical jobs, and supporting businesses. This wider economic growth around Johor could indirectly benefit developments such as Forest City. Looking at this 1:100 scale model, it represents not only buildings and roads. It represents an ambition, the idea of creating a new city from the ground up. The journey of Forest City has not been without challenges. Large developments take time, especially those built on such a massive scale. The transformation from a planned city into a truly active community depends on one essential factor: people. People living here. People working here. People visiting, investing, and making the place part of their everyday lives. With major projects such as the RTS Link, the Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone, the Forest City Special Financial Zone, and continued growth in Johor's economy, the coming years will be important in determining the future direction of Forest City. Will it become the futuristic coastal city originally envisioned? Only time will tell. But standing here inside the sales gallery, looking at this detailed model, it is clear that Forest City remains one of the most ambitious urban developments in Southeast Asia, a city still waiting for its next chapter to unfold.